Hey guys, hope you're having a beautiful day. I just got done with a five-figure acquisition call. Okay, so when it comes to outreach, we use the same outreach for customers on the five-figure acquisition as well as customers on the half a mil. Okay, the reason I do that and why I put everyone on the same call is because I want people to be able to learn from those who are making 50 grand in e-com. Like I want people who, let's say you're an agency owner and let's say you've been stuck at 5 grand for the past year or 2 years. I have people who are stuck at like 10 grand for 2 years. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Right? So I want them to, let's say you join the five figure. Let's say you're not ready for the half a mil. I still want you to be surrounded by people in the half a mil because I want you to understand that it's actually easy to achieve your goal, right? Because the fastest way to achieve your goal is to change your environment. Why did I move here? Right? Because I wanna be living in a penthouse. But like if I stayed home, that's not it wasn't confirming the reality that I want to live, but at least here it's as close as I can get to a penthouse without spending 10 grand a month. Okay? So that's the key. So that's the number one thing you do when you when you pay to become a customer. We automatically put you in the environment that you want to be in, of people who produce, who make a whole lot of money, okay? And help their family with everything. Like financial freedom is everything, okay? At least like it's everything when you don't have it, and then after that, it's really not even that important, okay? But so key thing, environment. So when you think of our products, don't just think about outreach, don't think about appointment setting, don't think about this, just the biggest value comes from the community and the environment. That's everything. I could even stop this video right here and it will be worth it will be worth it. Okay, but in this video, what I wanted to actually do is to actually walk you guys through what you actually like. How does it look like when you're a customer? Because a lot of people are like, "Oh, hey, Serge, I don't want to join another course." "Oh, hey, Serge, I don't want to." But it's like, no, this is not a course. I did not spend a whole year building a course. I don't have any camera to film myself. I just have a webcam. I literally just bought this webcam from Amazon because I was tired of always lifting my laptop, okay, to make a video, okay? But like this is not a course, guys. I've kept it the simplest way because I just want my customers to get to work. If I build a course, everybody will be stuck here just looking at a computer instead of getting to work. That's not what I want. What I've done is I've built a roadmap, an action plan, a step-by-step process with you get the framework, you understand it, you get a virtual assistant to implement it. Okay? This is when it comes to outreach. Our outreach is like 95% automated, but if you want to play the biggest, like the, let's say you're in the half a mil, then we show you how to actually build content that sells, right? Or we show you how to build a bigger, like an audience, right? Well, you understand how I do it, you you implement it, and then you delegate it, right? So it's not a course. Like if it was a course, I would take a whole year off to build a course. Because if I'm going to be building a course, I cannot just do it in a single month. But I can give you guys a roadmap of how to actually add an extra 10K in 8 weeks or an extra 50 grand in the next 3 to 6 months every single month in MRR. Okay. So in this video, I quickly want to show you guys so essentially, like in the past 2 months, I've hosted everything on Google Docs, right? I've kept it really, really simple. Okay. And maybe you can learn from that. You can still get customers results by keeping everything simple. You don't have to go get like the best camera. You don't have to get the best computer. Just keep it simple. Help the customer take the action. That's really it. But now we've transitioned to Notion, okay? I didn't do it. I just have a really good team who actually took care of doing this, and I'm really happy about it. I'm happy to be um, investing in my team, okay? I'm happy to be spending the money. So let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is the customer hub. You guys won't have access to this. You guys will have your own cards, but this is what me and my team can see, okay? So this is the program. Okay, we have a lot of customers on here. We have five-figure acquisition and we have the half a mil. It's completely different for each. Okay, so so let me show you what the half a mil looks like. Okay, so you'll have a card. You'll be assigned So every customer has a card assigned to them. So let me show you an example. Uh, let's try Joseph, right? So we have a few notes here, okay? And I'll show you guys quickly. So here we have the onboarding checklist, okay? So if you receive everything that you need, then you just come here, sign an agreement, everything like that, because he has already done it. So I'll actually just scratch it out for him. He's been invited to the weekly call, so that's good. So this is when this is checked out, you're onboarded, okay? And then you can watch this video to understand how to actually go about using Notion. And so as you guys see, there is content here, okay? There is material here, but I don't ask customers to go, oh, go in module one and consume all the content. No, that's not it. That's not what makes you money. What makes you money is having a roadmap, step by step of what needs to be focused on. Okay. So, phase one, become a better thinker. Understand how, like, a few concepts or a few like I don't know, a few like mental models or concepts that actually help you think better and help you make better decisions, okay? So let's say Joseph just started, well, he'll be like, okay, ongoing this thing, okay? And then he'll click on here, right? And then he'll be like, oh, who do I need to become? All right, what's this about? Then he'll come here and watch the video covering this. He'll see a few things, a few stripe. So you get the video, right? If you click here, you actually get the video. It's on Loom, pretty simple, 27-minute video, but you also get the text here, okay? Some of you guys can just read whatever if you can, right? But you get the material, you get a few stuff that I've learned from a lot of the stuff, like literally I learned this from Sam Ovens, so you get my like everything that I learned from a lot of courses that I've spent over multiple figures for, you get it here, okay? And then let's say you have a question. I'm like, hey Serge, I don't understand this building a new character, this changing beliefs, this designing, having a goal and things like that. So you can just say, hey Serge, like I need help. And if you comment, boom, I get a notification, right? So I can actually come in here and say, hey, this is exactly why you should be doing this, right? Or, hey, Serge, inversion thinking process, like, what do you mean by that? And then let's say you're like, hey, Serge, how can I use the inversion thinking process when I want to get to 100K a month? Well, I'd be like, okay, well, just invert it. Instead of wanting to get to 100K a month, have the goal. How would you go about making sure that you never achieve 100K a month? Well, the way you do that is by doing dumb shit. Smoking weed, drinking alcohol, sleeping at night, not sleeping at night, not getting in your 8 hours of sleep, not learning, not joining programs like these ones, right? Where you have a community of people pushing you to actually get to 100K a month, right? Um, that's what I would do. So you make a list of all the things that would keep you from getting to 100K a month, and then you stay away from them. Like literally like bye, right? And then you only focus on everything that's left. And if you remove all the nonsense, you automatically get to achieve 100K a month because with the right actions with time always equal the right outcome. That's what people don't understand. It's like the complicated success. It's like at least success in business. It's really simple. Acquire customers, serve them well, and let time do its thing. There's a feedback loop. But a lot of people are like, oh, I'm sending 10 emails a day, and then I stop for 2 weeks, and then I wonder why I don't have customers. Like, yeah, you don't have a really good client acquisition system. That's why you're struggling. Or they're too stuck in the old ways. They're stuck on email when there are like platforms like Instagram or Facebook where you can get brands to literally give you their emails, right? I'll show you some of the results of our customers, right? But like you get the video, you get the copy that I've written. So I've written it and then made a video about it, okay? And I always change things up, right? I always add stuff. Every week I'm coming, I'll show you guys what we're adding in the content, but um, let's go back to the roadmap. So you get a step by step. Okay, I'll actually delete this one for now. But so let's say Joseph ends up creating his offer. Okay, I actually got him to switch from Facebook ad to CRO. So when you join the program, I'll actually get you to change up your offers, change up services because I want you to start making a whole lot of money, right? I don't want you to be stuck in a sea full of like crabs, right? In a bucket that's just climbing and always falling down. I want you to be the shark that you're meant to be and to be dominating a space. I don't want you to be struggling. And if it means changing your whole business model, that's what I'll tell you to do. And I'll show you guys an example of a customer who signed a client after literally spending 30 minutes on a call with me. So let's say he's now on step three or phase three, completed, and then he's like, "Hey team, uh, can you please review my new offer?" Link to the foundational clip rank spreadsheet. Okay, and then our team will automatically get the notification, and once that's done, we'll see if it needs my input. Then I'll receive it, they'll send it to me, and I'll be like, yeah, I think this is a great offer. Let's approve this, okay? Because it's literally it. We review everything that you build, we approve it, you get to taking action, okay? Or your VA gets to taking action, okay? Asset building, modules. What's our six-figure outbound prospecting framework, right? What is it? Well, it's like you have the volume negates luck, right? The action plan, everything, okay? Prospecting workflows, Instagram. Okay, let me learn about Instagram. What does it mean? How do I go about structuring my Instagram profile? Boom. Um, all right, you have the content, you have the video. Rainmaking on Instagram. Okay, how does it work? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we don't like people that optimize their profiles like this. This is ridiculous, right? If your Instagram looks like this, like I think you don't like making money because nobody like who agency rebrand. Are you doing Instagram right? Like no, I want to see a face. I want to relate to someone, right? So we always get our customers to build something. We want to show a face. We want to show something that like people can remember. People can feel like familiarize them to. Okay. So you get everything, right? Evergreen versus personalized, training document, Instagram, Facebook, right? All that good stuff. So it's pretty simple. Like you don't go to this step unless you need this step. Messaging. Increase the power of your messages. Message creation framework, nurturing email flow, asset building, content distribution, content marketing, how to build powerful content, setting up your Calendly and booking process, social proof building. All this stuff is like you only check it out when you need it. So if Joseph is done with this, if he's going through it, then he can just say it's in progress. When he's done, complete it, right? But like we're put it back here. So you see how this is really good? It's actually makes you want to actually do it because it gives you a few tasks to do, right? Because I know I went through Sam Oven's course and it had a lot of worksheets, but I didn't want to download a goddamn worksheet, right? I didn't want to do it, right? So let me show you an example, right? Um, so you can actively modify some of the stuff here, okay? So if you actually go, let's say design your new character, okay? I got this from Sam, so this is really good. So you can actually actively come here and fill it out. So you don't even have to download anything, you don't have to upload anything, you don't have to do anything, you just keep everything on the same thing, right? And so that's pretty much it. I think this is it. I don't want to go too much over too much stuff, but you just, learn why billionaires are billionaires and then just, you're struggling with it. Okay, perfect. Well, it's because you need to think a bit more long term. You need to make decisions for 2 years from now. Instead of wanting to make 10K today, how about you make it unreasonable for you to not be making 10K a day every single day 2 years from now? That's the way to think about it. Now let's go over our customer like on Discord. So we host everything on Discord, okay? And just to show you a bit of our customers' results, you can actually see here, like every day I wake up to new stuff. Today I woke up to Javier closing his customer 1.5K per month with 5% return on ad spend. Francesco was like, hey, I don't think I've ever seen communities with this many wins every single week. Well, why is he saying that? Well, because yesterday I woke up to Laurent booking a call with a 500K a month brand only after sending out 3 looms, right? A lot of our customers come to us, they're like, oh, I've been sending a lot of looms, I've been sending a lot of cold looms, I've been sending thousands of emails. I'm not getting anything. I'm like, why are you scraping emails in the first place? Why don't you get brands to give you their emails, right? Or why don't you get real estate agents to give you their emails so you can actually sell them? Sell to people who actually want to be sold to. Don't sell to someone who has an ego that you can't, they don't even want to pay attention to you. So, literally started last week, his campaign. Probably got like 15 to 20 brands to give him his email. Send out the first three looms, and booked a call with a $5 million a year brand. And I was like, should we increase the price of our programs? I'm afraid we're gonna get a lot of them. I'm joking. I just have a lot of fun with this stuff, guys. Like life is short. You just gotta enjoy, even if it's all business and stuff, right? So also, this was Monday. Woke up to Rich having a 13K day. Like, whoa. Like, do you think that if you see Rich making 10K and 10,000 pounds in a day, do you think you'll keep the same 10K a month goal? No, you'll be like, whoa, why is Rich doing it? How is he doing it, right? And then you can ask him question, hey, do you have a VA or anyone else who shoot looms for you? I'll hire one soon. No, he's still in the trenches doing looms himself, right? But he has, I think he answered here. He said that he has a few, like he has like three virtual assistants. So, oh, he's doing a lot more numbers because he has a lot more people doing volume. Okay, I'll learn it. Then you implement it. Okay, and and then boom. So I had an onboarding call with Tal, right? Swice good, and on Monday, this was our warm-up session. So once you have a kickoff call, when you just pay the invoice, you get a warm-up session with me. Okay. We had our warm-up session. We were mapping out the next 3 months. And I told him one thing, 4:35 p.m. So that means our call lasted like 40 minutes. That means that 50 minutes later, he had just closed his first customer from just after one call with me. Okay. So yeah, I mean, what else do you want from me, right? I'm doing the work, getting after it, creating content, doing the work, showing up every day. At least join the community. That's all I'm asking you to do. It's like come here, surround yourself with winners, have a calendar packed like this one, right? Don't be, don't be afraid of a few meetings every single day, okay? And yeah, just come get this roadmap, right? It's pretty simple. A few steps to adding an extra 50 grand a month. That's it. So, if you found this helpful, then yeah, share it with someone who you'd like to split the payment with. No, I'm joking. But no, guys, like I literally coming back to the first point is the environment is really the most important thing. Like the outreach, the messages, all those things will come and go, right? I'll probably come up with new insights that will change, revolutionize the space, but like being in the right community where people are engaging, that's that's really where the value comes from. Okay? So if you'd like to join a community, have the right acquisition systems, and join our weekly calls where you get a lot of feedback loops instead of struggling with one small problem, lack of clarity, just come on Monday call, ask me a few questions or ask our other people in the space your questions or problems that you have and get feedback from all of us, right? So that means that instead of struggling at 10K for 2 years, or making less than 10K for 2 years, like why would you do that to yourself? Why would you spend 2 years making less than 10 grand in a space where you know that a lot of people are making 10K a day, right? It's because your beliefs are wrong. You think that like, oh, like it's hard, right? Or but it's not hard. It's just that you don't have the right beliefs and you don't have the right the right community to actually make you feel like 10K is not a lot. Okay? So yeah, environment is really key. Why, like I think I mentioned it here. Like, why did I move here? Because I wanted to get close to where I want to be, the life that I want to live, right? I didn't want to stay home, right? And I've probably made more just in the first I've probably made more in the first in the last 4 weeks than I've made in the first quarter the first 3 months of this year, right? Of the first quarter. So was it worth it? Spending a bit more money on rent? Yeah, it was worth it. Because now I focus. I could literally make a video for every hour of each day without having any interruption, right? But back at home, I had to make sure that people were quiet. I had to make sure that people weren't home. I had to this and that, right? Like now, I just wake up, get to work, help customers, make them a few five figures, and then just relax and get my 8 hours of sleep and go see the family, be happy, and do the same thing the next day. But yeah, if you've ever wanted to just surround yourself with people, like forget about client acquisition. We're probably the best at client acquisition when for agencies, but like forget even about that, right? You've probably been scammed by some other stuff. You've probably bought 10 other programs and they haven't yet gotten you to your goal. But you should never use a bad experience as an excuse to remain where you're at, right? If you're not where you should be, you should always keep doing the work, investing in yourself, and buying the right acquisition systems to actually get to your goal. That's pretty much it. I don't want to make this video too long. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, thank you. And yeah, leave a thumbs up and just, comment something nice. Don't be mean. Bye bye.